This is quite a surprise to many organisations that the Health and Safety Executive, the Government Inspectorate, charge for some of their inspections. Basically, they are able to charge under a scheme called Fee for Intervention when they discover what they term to be a material breach of health and safety legislation, which is something that they might need to write to you about. So 60% of HSE inspections are now resulting in bills being sent to the inspected. They charge their fees at £124 an hour, and it is charged for the entirety of the inspection and the entirety of the follow-up action. So if you imagine a medium-sized organisation having some inspectors come in for 2 or 3 days, and on Friday afternoon they find what they determine to be a material breach, then they can charge for the whole of their time for the 2 or 3 day period, and then the follow-up action, re-inspections, letters, enforcement notices, etc. And this can quickly run up bills into the thousands or tens of thousands of pounds. In many cases, inspectors will identify issues which an organisation may feel are relatively trivial. It might be a procedural issue. It might be in relation to not having adequate risk assessments. It might be in relation to not having adequate training arrangements. But if they are sufficient for the inspector, in their opinion, to actually say this is a material breach of the law, then they can issue bills accordingly. It is particularly important that the inspector is dealt with at the right level within the organisation, that someone senior is meeting with them, someone that can answer the questions. If the inspector is palmed off on someone that's junior that doesn't know the answers, then it's more likely that the inspection will take longer, that there are material breaches found because the answers aren't given immediately, and follow-up action is needed. So it's really important that organisations have not only the right things in place, but are seen to have the right things in place and are well organised in terms of dealing with inspections.